Hey guys, Quicknike here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to episode 12 of my Tower series. I've called this week the calm before the storm because in Discord everyone's chatting away about this Friday, which I'm sure most of you will know. It's Black Friday and people are celebrating and hoping that they can get the same stone packs as last year. What this will mean is that there'll be a huge boost for a lot of people and the tournament's going to be rough. I myself will try and get some packs, but not as many as I'd like. However, there's been some great discussions in the discords of how people are going to use it, and it's helped me to gain some ideas of what I could do slowly as I'm progressing through. As you can see from my front page, it's been a really good week. My coins per minute has really shot up. I've managed to hit so far today, and it was today just not long ago before I started making this video, 456 billion per minute, and that's a massive increase to last week's video. So a few changes have happened this week, so let's get into it. Starting off with my friend's example, he sent me his gems pool, 8k's worth. He's chasing that Orbital Augment, so let's see how he goes. Loading up very quickly. Classic tower packs there. Here we go, Sharp Fortitude. Moving on, can he get away from these rares and commons? Not looking good, just trying to fly through them. Come on, the luck is not in with him right now. As I say, he's trying to chase a few of these. Trying to get it ancestral. Nice product funding one. This is not looking good. Oh, one. Hey, there we go. We managed to get one. Pull one. Augment. Come on, can we get any more? Nothing to shout out about. BHD and an Orbital Augment. Come on, that's two. Just flying through. Honestly, these gems, I know you get them each day, but they just go so quickly. Time for gambling, and it's so far not paid off. Still got 3k left to go. Trying to get rid of as much as you can. Cool, trying to get a few more. Oh, no. Come on, can you get any more? Oh, so close. So close to near the end. It's amazing how quick you can rush through these and get rid of them. And the rewards aren't there. Ah, stink ray. Some call it. But this is not great. Lots of fodder. I guess that will help him level up his modules. I'm sure he'll rather get the pools. There we go, one more. That's not bad. That's 4. And that's what we're going to finish on. So that's his 8k's worth of pulls there. So thank you, and example, for sharing that with myself. In terms of this week for me, my stats have increased. Let's start on coins earned. Last week I was at 7.52 little Q, and this week I'm at 8.84 Q. So that's just over 1.3 Q made over the week. However, really it was 6 days, because one day when the new update came out, that small one, I was on my phone, I updated it on my phone, worked, not a problem, switched it over to the computer, again it said to do an update, clicked on it, clicked on where it says App Store, went in there, no update to be found. I was like, okay, alright, closed the game down again, opened it up again one more time, still says you need to do an update, click on the App Store. As I clicked on that button, it somehow glitched, must have been a visual glitch, and it went straight into my run from the day before. So unfortunately for me, I lost a whole day's worth, which was about 500 gems and 152 coins. Say the least, I was fuming, but hey ho, we'll move on. Looking at my stones earned for the week compared to last week, I was on 27,612. This week I'm on 28,182. So that is 570 stones earned from my tournaments and obviously the weekly bonuses. But the real positive so far for this week is a new all-time high on the tier 12. So I've really only been focusing on tier 11 and 12. For my high, not the waves, but my coin increase has gone massive here from just under 100T to 135T, so 35% increase. As well as in tier 12, I did manage to increase my waves from 5,386 to 5,608, and also that increased my earnings from 56T to to roughly 71t. So real big push on coins. How I've done that, I'm sure you're about to see moving through. Looking at my cards, the cards are exactly the same as always. I'm always tempted in run, as I say to you in the last few videos, I always swap these two out. However, I've been keeping 3-ups in there, and I'll explain more in a moment. But I normally obviously put in Death Ray right at the end and Berserker. But I've just been keeping them in literally to the last minute. And it'll make sense why, and that's probably helped me to increase my coins there. In terms of the events, obviously we talked about this last week, but these nice increases to tower damage, health regen, and that 5% coins has been massive. I've obviously completed all of the challenges this week, which is good. I've got all these medals. What have I done with them? Well, I've managed to put a click into golden bot bonus, and I have slipped. I have slipped and clicked really, honestly, I slipped and tried to get some more of these. So yeah, just I don't want to waste many of these because I know how important, by reading all the people that have done it for a year or two, how important this golden bot is. So I really want to try and keep there, but I thought just 15, not 15, sorry, just spending 45 or 40, you know, can't be an issue to get some stones there, surely not. In terms of my guild, again, smashing it straight away today. We've managed to unlock the box. That's good, and it's really good that they've increased the how many missions you can store to 8. All I've got left is to get this tower. The Restless Eye wise, obviously from that I've managed to pick up the last Guardian for this week. And obviously the rest I've collected. Once I've got that, then I'll be starting to click on these. We've got just under 2 weeks left to go before the next one. I wonder if it's anything to do with Christmas. We'll see. But in terms of the Guardian itself, a summon, again, I've put 2 clicks into duration. This cooldown I'll come back to, but again, I'm going to focus on this cooldown soon and dropping this down. Hopefully, it can drop down to 69, which is my MVN cooldown at the moment. So if I can get that there, so 11 clicks. But I'm trying to get my duration up. So yeah, so that's where we are with the guild. The guild have done really well. Moving on to my labs now. My labs have been going strong. Shatter shards, the Corona field duration, although obviously mine's basic. I'm just trying to get the duration up, and then I'll add look and range. Coins per kill, lab speed, and attack speed I have put in this week. Now, why is that, you say? Well, if we go to my history, please don't be at the bottom. Of course it is. Why would it be at the top where it should be? So this week, when I get there, obviously I've started in March there, so I'm just going through. This week's been quite a semi-productive week on my labs. Obviously I've kept them big boys in there that are still going, such as Shatter Shard. I've gone from level 1 to level 2 there, completed in the week. Now hitting level 3. I have also lab speed, gone from 77 last week to 80 now, or hitting 80, sorry. Coins per kill I've just kept in there from 85 now to 89. Corona field's gone from 24 to, where were we last week? It's about the 17th. So Corona field, sorry, 17th, there we are, 17th. Corona field's gone from 24 to 25. What I did do, once I finished a few things, I gold boxed wall health. I went from 42 to 50. I then put in attack speed because I wanted to get more damage, etc. in my chain lightning. So I've gone from 31 to 42 so far. Because of my MVN, I wanted to drop down my golden bot cooldown from level 1 to 6 to help me get those few seconds that I needed. So, as I say, been a really productive week in the labs, just trying to get them going. From that, obviously, my labs at the moment, I've kept them still going at 4 times speed, despite my module changes, which I'll show you in a sec. In terms of my workshop, that challenge really done me this week, getting 400. I didn't want to put gems in, so I had to find places to click. So what I did is I increased damage by another 80 clicks. I'm at 5,830. I clicked in super crit chance. I finished that off. I put 25 clicks into that. I then unlocked rend armor. Some say it probably won't do much. Maybe it'll do a little bit for me. Put 140 clicks into there, and I also put 120 clicks into the rend armor multiplier. In terms of health, still needed a few more clicks, so I did 123 clicks into the health tower, so now I'm at 5,873. Obviously I've maxed out regen. And then the wall, can't remember what I was on last week, but now I'm on 1,530. So again, increasing this up slowly, just so it's done quicker in tournaments for me, especially if I ever manage to get back into Legends. I know I don't have as many waves as I do in Champs, so I'm trying to increase this or less. I need the upgrades in my tournament, and then the quicker obviously I can max these out. In terms of this is all the same for utility. I haven't changed attack enemy skip, still 400, and slowly I will start doing the enemy health side. I'm still at 251 clicks. Looking at enhancements, my attack enhancements again, I did do some with this coin increase. I've started to increase on here. Now I'm getting to that top end of champs, you know, finishing in the top, let's say 10 places. I feel like my damage maybe needs to, I know lots of people say EXP, but I'm just getting ready for Legends after. So clicked into damage, 2 clicks into damage itself, crit factor I've put in 3 clicks, super multi crit I put in 2 clicks, and attack speed I put in 5 clicks there. The health I've all kept the same at 1.6 so far, so nothing's changed there, and orb size not changed. And then also in terms of a utility enhancement, I have put in 5 clicks into here because I've started to use project funding now in my tournaments and seen a little bit of difference, so that's why I wanted to add some more cash. And I have, without spoiling it too much, increased my free upgrades to 15 clicks into here. The reason I've done that is, let me go to ultimate weapons because I know people ask. This week what I've changed is golden tail duration. I've used my stone step sitting there because I know on Black Friday if I do get some packs and I get enough, I want to try and unlock golden tower plus, and I need my duration up. I've managed, last week I was at 56 seconds, I've managed to put 2 clicks into it this week, so I'm 58, and then I've rolled a stat of just 2 seconds at the moment, so that's why I'm at a minute there. But apart from that, everything else is still the same. But as I say, I am going to be looking at trying to get this to get the plus for this, Golden Tail Plus, and then hopefully really boost my econ, but it all depends what comes out. So yeah, why have I done this? Well, it's because I've managed to now put in my BHD. I went bit the bullet and tried it, and yeah, I've rolled some good things on there. Obviously, I need to change this to ancestral, but I've bit the bullet, and it seems to pay off. As I say, from what you saw at the front of my stats, I've gone up 30% ish over on my coins gained, and my sales haven't been that much affected that I can't able to run 4 times lab. So I'm in a good, nice little sweet spot I feel at the moment. I am looking at trying to get obviously duration up higher, and then if I manage to get these up to 141, I believe my next stat I want to get on here is Death Wave cooldown, which will bring my obviously my duration down to 65 seconds from 69, so then I'll have to work on my golden bot again and bringing that a little bit lower. So yeah, modules are in a good place. Obviously I'm about to show you some more pulls from myself. So I had 14k gems over the last week and stuff to smash out, so let's get on with it. So straight away, that's my modules from the end of my last video of the pulls. I've got 3 little videos kind of splitting it all up. So let's go chasing, trying to get that into a 5-star module there, which was the Orbital Augment. I'm just going through as quick as I can for you. Not able to find what I'm looking for. Oh, just one rare, 3 rares. Come on, can we get more 3 rares again? Not looking great. 4 rares. Come on, the classic tower pack for me. Look at that. That's disgusting. Can I get one? Hey, there we go. Got one and another one there, so that's not bad. The 2 so far. I know you get them after 150 pulls, but no, 150 modules, sorry, but still, classic tower pack for me there. Yay, you got number 2. Come on. Number 3, got them quick time there, making up for it. So obviously, it's filled me out, which is not great. So I'll quickly merge these. Keep those rares. I don't like to put them into epic if I don't need to. So just having a look. Can I finish off? So no stars there. My first 1 star. There we go. Still got 1,000. Just for have a look. There we go. Whee, another ancestral for me. A little cheeky. Will I use it? No. But anyway, we'll move on. Oh, project funding. Love to see. Come on, are we going to get any more? 3 rares. On chip. Don't think. No, that's it. And then moving on. I then got another 5,000. So, 1 star so far for that Orbital Augment. Can we find anything in these 5k that I saved up? Been a bit painful. He got 1 there, and an Astro Deliverance. Which is good. Not a bad start. Negative Mass Projector. So 3 so far, and effectively 3 pulls. 3 rares, come on. 1 rare. Chasing it, come on. I want my first 5 star. I wasn't going to use these gems for this, but as everyone keeps kind of saying when I watch everyone's videos, you know, this is a great time to try and narrow down the pool, because you're guaranteed to eventually, well, guarantee a higher percentage, shall I say, sorry, to get this out of the way. So I just thought, you know what, I'll just keep using up all the gems that I get this one out of the way, and then it might help me in the future, because I really wanted to buy a card slot, but clearly I didn't. There we go, well, not, I was going to say my first, second star, I don't think it is, but now, I think I've got 2 of them now. I think my Sharp Fortitude is my 2 star as well. So, looking through, managed to get my Astro Deliverance now up to Legendary Plus. Do have the fodder, so then I'll get it Mythic, and then go into Mythic Plus. So not bad little pulls there. It's still obviously got a few gems left to go. Another 3.5k. But as you can see at the bottom there, my modules are quite full. I'm sure you'll get having loads. Obviously I'm trying not to shatter shard them yet. I'm just in the lab trying to get as high as I can. 1 rare. Come on. Give me the luck. 3 rare. Whee! There's another one. 4 rares. Yeah, classic tower pack with 2 rares. 4 rares. 6 rares. I mean, it gives me, hey, got another one. Gives me fodder, helps me break it down. Obviously, helps me to increase my levels there. 124 to 123, most of them. Again, putting these together, oh, look at that. I can make my Orbital Augment up another level, another star. So I do put it into 3 star, I believe. There it is, 3 star. Let's go. So I need another 4 more to get it 5 star. Come on. One rare. Whoa! Have you seen so many rares on the screen? 8 there. 4 rares. 4 rares. Come on, can I find it? Ah, look at that. 2 there. Come on. That helps me then to put that into a 4 star. Definitely my highest that I've got on this account of any of the modules. So could you believe that just there I managed to pull 2 in 1? So I've got 900 gems left. Can I get 2 more to then max this out? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Trying to get rid of these, get a bit more space. So close. Not maxed out a module at once yet. Having a look. Let's go. Can I get another double? Oh, got 1. There it is. So I'm thinking, right. Just under 600. Can I get 1 in 600 to get my first 5 star? And we all know what's going to happen here. The answer is no. So that was a bit annoying. So I left it there. We're going to flip over. Managed to save up to get 4,000 gems for the last bit just before, I think this was Sunday night, about 10 PM for me here in the UK. Needed 1 more. 4k. Can I get it? Oh, classic tower pack. One rare. There. Pulse harvester. Come on, surely. 4. Sharp fortitude. Sharp. Hey! Now that PC right there is important. Because what that helps me do is get that ancestral. I just wanted a quick cheeky little look. Make sure I got it alright. Look at those sharp fortitudes there. Got 3. So again, obviously merge them together. Get that up. Which is good. Because currently I am using sharp fortitude in my funds. There we go. Get it to a 2-star. I believe that is my highest at the moment. And in terms of having the highest I have on that side. I have nothing that can really help me at all on those armor mods. Very far behind with them, which is a bit annoying. But hey, I'm not going to complain. I've got starting to get a lot of ancestral there. So I was just looking, see if I could have got that pulse harvester to an ancestral, but I couldn't. But this is it. The PC. Now finally got this to ancestral, which I'm thinking, right, should I use this to help me push when I'm looking to go through milestone runs? And I will have to try it out compared to my NVM, because that will help me obviously with the cooldown with perk. That's at 100% uptime, which should be good, and that might help me to pass on through. So I was really pleased to pull this, because again, in my last videos when this was out, it took me so long to try and get it. I think I spent about 16k gems there, and I just could not get what I needed, which was really annoying. But we then move on. So moving on, I've got 3,000 gems left. Am I able to get this ancestral? I need to shatter some just because I didn't have space. I tried to save them, but because I've got 3,000 gems to keep going, I thought I might as well shatter these, because I have them all done and dusted. I've got the fodder that I need to upgrade to get them to ancestral, or they're just literally waiting for the copies to put them into ancestral. Classic tower pattern, 2 rares for me. 2 rares again. 1 rare. Come on. Where are you? 2 rare, classic tower pack. 3. It's not looking good. 3 again, rares. Come on. That will help me. All those commons will help me level up. And that's what they say anyway. 5 rares. Come on. Be good to me. 1 rare. Loving the commons today there. Whoa, classic tower pack again. And there we are. 3 rares. Getting close to the end. 3 rares. Now this has not been a great session, has it, this last little bit? 4 rares. Running out gems. Stink ray. Like, can you imagine that being your guarantee one? There it is. Our finish on a classic tower pack. So, there's where I finished. Not great. Bit annoyed. I was getting so close to being able. Yeah, great. There's a shrink ray, or as some people call it, a stink ray, because that was exactly what it deserves to be. Not many people obviously use it at the moment. It's not one to use a lot, but I am so close to getting that going there, finishing off strong there, to getting it ancestral completely. But as I say, at the moment, it is just sitting there on 4-star for me. I just need one more. Where is it? There it is. One more to go, and then I've managed to get my first 5-star. Looking at this, as you can see, my tower bag, shall I say, is empty. I have shattered all the ones I don't need, because I now have the fodder to complete everything to get it all onto ancestral. So although my labs have still got a long time to go, shatter shards, I keep filling up quite quickly on my runs because I normally sit about 270 to 280, and obviously each day I fill that up. So I just thought, you know what, I've got 12 days before this is leveled up, unless obviously I save my gems and use it and rush it. But I do really want to try and get a new card slot, and that is because, as I've said, my aim is to try and get this to Golden Tower Plus, GT Plus, and then if I can, and I say if I can, then I want to have any stone left to try and get a my first mastery, and then obviously I can start making sure I've got the cards in there for that. But you never know. We'll have to see how the week goes, see where we are at the end. But for now, guys, that is me done. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe to keep up with the series. There's only one question that I've got, and it's something that I started to think about the other day, and that is, can you please let me know, in terms of your farming, what is the first like 5 or 6 in your list for your priority setup? Because I keep changing mine, and I'm not sure what's right and wrong, and I've listened to it and seen some, but I'd just like to see what you guys think in the comments below. Just please put a few, whether it's the top 3, top 4, of what is your target priority setup when you're in a farming mode. And as I say, really appreciate the support, and until next time, stay safe.